Hello, everyone. Took a bit of a break from Yakuza 4. Had a lot of other things coming up on my plate. Having to get into a groove once again for scheduling. Mainly because I got back to Shuffler recently because of recovering from COVID. And on top of that, with Raincoat having come out, I've been screaming that, and that has eaten up my time. So, that's been a ride. And guess what? I'm going to be busy again tomorrow because I'm going to be on Arcade Fit. Yay, life. Plus, we've started scheduling for the next Lunar Heights Arcade Archipelago, so I have to figure out when exactly that's going to happen and what's going to have to get shifted around for that. Hold on, I need to type something else out regarding that. Stand by for doing dumb and dumber shit. We're trying to figure out some stuff for the Archipelago currently, so I was actually poking some people about that just before I'm muting my mic, so I gotta poke a few more things about that. Anything else that they're talking about, I'm gonna have to worry about later because we're here to play Yakuza 4. And that's what I intend to do. Took like what is that, like a month break? But had to get back to it eventually. We haven't even sunk that many hours into this game yet. Like, we did one session. We're in the second chapter. I know we had started working on sub-stories, yeah, because we've got 2 active, 5 that are done. Oh, God, and we opened up Cabaret. Oh, we're gonna need to start doing that as well. Oh, boy. Okay. Maybe that's the band-aid I should just rip off right away. Doing Cabaret Club bullshit. If I don't do it now, after all, I'm just gonna have to do it later. You have anything to say? For this today, there's no way I can roll up to a hostess club in this getup. Chico would roast me in front of everyone. They're basically telling us equipment can improve our looks. Maybe make hostesses think a bit more favorably of us. How much? Ooh, I actually don't have that much money, so I may not be able to hang out hostess clubs for as long as I might want to. But fuck it, we're doing it anyway. I'm in. Well, I mean, no preference, I guess. It's either that or leave.
礼します。
Hi.
乾杯。楽しんでいってくださいね。はい、どうぞ。
Let's get all the wonderful formalities out of the way. Get our drink, get our smoke.
ひめかです。よろしくお願いします。
I'm Himika. And I'm Shun Akiyama, likewise. I've seen you somewhere before. Were you in a magazine recently? How did you know? I'm flattered you remembered. Famous. I suppose you get a lot of folks requesting you. Not really. Sometimes I have no requests. Like now. Guess I got lucky then, huh?
失礼いたします。
Hello.
静かです。
My name is Shizuka.
ねえね
Hey, do you like comedians, Akiyama-san? As much as anyone, I guess. I've never gone to a live show or anything. Why do you ask? Are you into
え。大好
comedians?
き。
Well, if I'm gonna go out with a guy, he's gotta be able to make me laugh. Huh, I see. Well, that means I'm no good then. I don't believe that. I'm sure you could crack a joke if you tried. Try one right now. You'll get me interested for sure. It's not a little tough to do in the spur of the moment. Oh boy.
ごめんなさ
We
い。
don't even get to see Akiyama try to crack a joke. Oh, I got a
ゆっ
request.
くりしていってね。
Please enjoy yourself. Bye for now. Sorry, what was your name?
静かです。
Shizuka. It's nice to make your acquaintance. That's kind of amazing. Huh? What is? You're so polite. And look at that posture. You're not like the other girls, are you?
そうですね。
I guess so. I practiced Japanese dance, so I may have picked up some of my manners from there. It's impressive. Kinda makes me nervous, though. You don't have to be so nervous around me.
秋山さん。
You do much reading, Akiyama-san? Reading? Well, I'll pick up a magazine once in a while, but reading usually makes me sleepy.
そうですか。
Oh, that's too bad then. What kind of books do you read? Recently, I've been reading a lot of the teen romance novels. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. You should try reading one sometime. They're really quite interesting. Yeah, I'll have to think about that.
失礼します。
Hello,
そうです。
my name is Rio.
乾杯。
Cheers.
あ
What were you two talking about? Hmm? Oh, Shizuka-chan was just explaining how she fell in love with me at first
そう
sight.
なの？
She did what now? Really? Oh, please, Akiyama-san.
どうしたの？
Is something wrong? Do you have Japanese by chance? Yes, I am. Ah, I thought so. You've got that look about you. Really? I didn't know that. My father's Japanese, but my mother's from Portugal. I can tell because you're so pretty. Butter-up. Oh, stop with that. I'm not just saying it. I honestly think
あ
so.
りがとう。
Thank you.
秋山さん。
What kind of work do you do, Akiyama-san? Work? Yes, I'm curious too. Well, take a guess. What? I have no idea. I'm thinking show business? Nope. Really?
うーん。
Finance? I bet you work in finance. Wow, you got it.
本当？
Really? Oh, wow. I had no clue. What a guess, Ryo-san. How did you guess? You just had a certain look about you. I kinda want to answer if I look suspicious. Fuck it. Do I look suspicious or something? I'm surprised you didn't suggest I was a businessman.
ダメ。
Huh? Well, it feels like you know your way around Kamurocho. That and you have a slightly dangerous aura about you. Hey, come on. Isn't that a little mean? I do like my guys to be a little on the wild side. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
そろそろお時間ですね。
Guess it's about that time. Oh yeah, you're right.
リオです。よろしくお
My
願い
name's
し
Rio.
ま
It's
す。
so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. We might actually not be doing cabaret clubs for this playthrough because usually my rule of thumb is to try to go for particularly the sub-stories. I don't think cabaret clubs are even sub-stories here, so... which might cut down on my, my spending a little bit. Considering, as we saw, I didn't have a whole lot of money, and it was about 10k just for a visit. Like, without ordering extra drinks, calling for an extension, or anything like that. So that's gonna drive up the price, and even if I wanted to do cabaret clubs, I do not have the money for that at the moment, so I might get sidelined. There's no other sub-stories we can accept in town either. At least looking at the map, so... we might be at a standstill then for sub-stories, which might mean, guess what? Plot can happen. And I like plot. I don't remember what we were doing in terms of plot. Thomas Akito-chan was supposed to be on the roof of the red building in Theater Square. Oh, as good a lead as any. Get back in the habit of kicking things with the Akiyama. Give me some healing. The more healing I can get, the better. Alright, well, what about the cabaret club over here? Because, let me look at my sub-stories list. Yeah, this one. Akiyama versus Hostess clubs. Up out with a Casanova column, but we need to pass information to them, so we gotta do some scouting. Fill the place around. Did we ever enter Jewel? I feel like we didn't, but I'm going to... yeah, it would have told us a specific girl had we, but... no preference then. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Chihiro. Hello. Let's drink. Cheers. Have our smoke, get the introductory stuff done. There's gonna be more tedious stuff than this coming later anyway. I'm sure. I'm Chihiro, nice to meet you. Hi there, the name's Shun Akiyama. You a college student by chance? Yes, I am. How did you know? In my line of work, you have to be able to notice things like that. Wow, that's pretty impressive. You know, working as a hostess will teach you to do the same. It will? I'm not so sure. Oh? Got Arena here. You don't drink, do you? Nope, I've had alcohol at college parties, but I just can't handle it. I prefer juice. Customers must like that. It's cheaper. True enough. Wait, so you never gotten drunk? That's right. I can't drink enough to get drunk. It's something you should experience at least once, if only to see what kind of impact it has on you. What? No, I couldn't. What if I start acting like a complete idiot? That's kind of the point. Was I gonna have a customer requested me? Alright, goodbye, Chihiro. It's nice to meet you. I'm Arena. I'm Shun Akiyama. You from the Kansai region by any chance? That's right. Well, you'll notice that right away. Is my accent really that different? Yeah, it is. Seriously? Well then, can you tell which part of Kansai I'm from? Ooh, I'm gonna say Kyoto. I bet you're from Kyoto. You're right. Good guess. It's just something about you. Kind of relaxing somehow. In Kyoto, we call that Hanari. Yep, that's definitely the feeling I get when I look at you. You get flattering girls. I'm not flattering you. I really mean it. Alright then, I'll do my best to help you relax today.
Akiyama-san.
You got kind of a restrained personality, don't you? Not like the men in Kansai. Really? What do you mean? Kansai men are real laid back. They'll meet someone for the first time and act like they're best friends. But people around here always seem to act so formal. Even around people who are their own age. Makes me a little nervous. I see, I hadn't thought of it that way. I always thought of myself as laid back. Actually, I think I'm closer to the Kansai type. I always thought of myself as laid back. Maybe you're right. I'm a little nervous around you, but that's because you got this aura about you. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to try and tone it down some more then. I'm pretty good at that. You don't have to go far. You're pretty funny. And Noah joining us. Cheers. I'm Noah. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Shun Akiyama. Oh, Akiyama-san, you seem like you know your way around a host's club. I suppose, but I don't come by myself very often. I can get a little too relaxed. That's my favorite type of customer. I can just take it easy and be myself. Sometimes CEOs will drag some of their new employees here. The poor boys get so nervous it terrifies me. Remember those days. The boss took me to a really expensive club once. Really? Were you nervous? No, but I tried so hard to pick up a hostess. Wow, you're really something. So, how did it go? You mean, did I pick her up? Yes. No, I had no money. There's no way a hostess at a top club would go out with a guy like me. I suppose you're right. So what kind of girls do you like? That's a good question. Oh, come on. You don't really want to know that, do you? Here, let's drink. So that must mean I'm not your type. Hey, why are you looking so down? My last customer said he wanted a girl who was more ladylike. I think he's going to be requesting me next time. Well, I like you. Huh? I like you. You're nice and easy to talk to. Really? Thanks. I bet you're popular. Well, sort of. I have some regulars, but not that many. And you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. If you're concerned, you could try requesting me. Next time I will. Cross your heart. Time's up. Time's up. Well, we got the introductions. Got Arena. Got a business card. And we get Noah's business card as well. Double the business. Can ask for her next time I'm here. Still a little bit of money spent. I think we're done with hostess clubs for now. We may be back sometime later, but if we are, it's gonna be a time when we have a lot more money. So let's look at those sub-stories again. Gourmet Reporter. Alright, so that's what we gotta get Earth Angel for, it says, so. Let's start heading over. I'll have to get myself a coin locker key on the way. And it's right there. No reason not to pick it up. I can never remember which of these two locations is Earth Angel, and which one's Shellac. Well, we'll enter one. If it's not one, we'll enter the other. Well, guys, eat a lot and have excessive amounts of health. Basically saying how we can recover health. Yeah. Earth Angel, hey. Akiyama-san. You have those mouth-watering texture, and offal dish recommendations for me yet? Yeah. Alright, well, yakiniku shop, that'd be Kanrai. Great place on Shinjuku Street. What dish has the best mouth-watering texture? Let's say grade A sirloin. So that's what you should order when you want to experience unparalleled texture. Most unique, grade A harami. Oh, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Alright, I think I've got it. And my stomach's calmed down a bit, too. Oh yeah, because we found this guy in pain on the side of the road. Huh? Sure you want to do that? It'd be fine if I stick to your recommendations. After all, you make a note of the place's ambiance, too. Alright. Well, don't overdo it. I won't. Oh, and I have something I want to give you, so meet me here afterward, alright? Sure, enjoy yourself. And gone like the wind. Alright, if we leave the area and come back, we'll probably find him back here at Earth Angel. Step outside the Champion District. That's probably far enough. If it's not, then we can just come back sometime later after we're done doing other things. Angel. Bingo. And look, what do you know? He's back. Akiyama-san, I went to Conrad as you suggested. I want to do a write-up of the menu items you told me about. They were just as I imagined. The ambiance was equally superb. Truly impressive. Glad to hear it. I can write my piece in no time. I know this isn't much, but consider a token of my thanks. 50,000 yen's 50,000 yen. We didn't even have 50,000 yen on us, after all. Akiyama-san, this is truly presumptuous of me, but could you maybe find me another restaurant or two? What? Didn't get your yakiniku fix? You have a hand on yakiniku, but then there's sushi, ramen, sweets, all sorts of cuisine that still need to be investigated. Oh, the whole 9 yards, huh? I don't think I could stick around for all that. How about just one more, then? I mean, outstanding ramen shop, the apple of any middling gourmand's eye. There are too many ramen shops in this town. Possible narrow down for cuisine with only a passing acquaintance with Japanese cuisine. Well, maybe just one. What would you like to know? Figure out the stock they use and any distinctive toppings they offer. Distinctive toppings, huh? Something that'll make me sound like an authentic ramen fan. Like, this such and such was brought all the way from the heart of who knows where. So, the stock they use any distinctive toppings. I'll check around some of my favorite places. Now, if there's one place in Kamurocho I think of when I hear ramen... Kyushu number 1 star in Pink Alley. Sounds like a real hidden gem. What can you tell me about the stock they use? A pork bone stock. Rich, authentic pork bone stock, aka tonkatsu. They must be very particular about their soup. Now, what sort of distinctive toppings might they offer? Spicy roe and poured straight from Kyushu. I have cod roe straight from Kyushu. Oh, how wonderful. I'm definitely going to have to try it for myself. Really piqued my interest. I think I'll head over there right now. I hope you like it.
Yeah.
When it comes to food, I trust your intuition. Oh, and about your compensation. Think you can wait till I get back from the ramen shop? Sure, I don't mind. You want to meet here again? Yes, thank you very much. I have visions of ramen dancing in my head already. I'll meet you here later. Have visions of ramen dancing in your head for over 20 minutes. I mean, go get some damn ramen at that point. Alright, so once again, leave the champion district, come back. He should be back. It gonna be that easy? Sure hope it is. Akiyama-san, I went to Kyushu #1 star as you suggested. Pork ramen was outstanding and the topping accented the soup perfectly. It's the crown jewel of ramen shops. I'm glad you liked it. Can't wait to include it in our gourmet guide. Here, it's not much. Just a token of my thanks. Another 50,000 yen. Anyway, Akiyama-san, I really want to thank you for all your help. I hope at least some of the info proves useful. Yes, your tips got me well on my way to writing the Gourmet's Guide to Kamurocho. In fact, as far as yakiniku and ramen go, I may just include your recommendations word for word. I'd like to thank you for all you've done. Please, take this. Free diamond? This is pretty valuable, isn't it? Now I feel bad. I'm off to sniff out more of Kamurocho's culinary gems. Farewell. $5,000 XP. Did we get level up from that? Oh, we sure did. And I've got a lot more spending cash compared to, like, 20 minutes ago. Well, since we leveled up, what have we not gotten? Well, we can't get either of these that take 4 orbs. Get anything worth our time here. We get knockdown evasion, I guess, and what else? I guess we'll get double kick as well. I think by this point, at least I've got most of the abilities that I would want. Enough to defend myself anyway. Alright, so let me review our sub-stories that we have here. So we've done 6 now. Alright, so we might be getting back to plot once we deal with the Akiyama versus Hostess clubs. Does it give any indication? Kyo's bar, which I think is... That's down... Oh. Try this again. It's down underground somewhere, isn't it? Yep. Which, hey, we, that's like the big new area in Yakuza 4, is being able to have, like, the underground, as well as we've seen some rooftop areas. That's, like, the major extra thing that we can look around in. Let's go ahead and head underground. What we got in the underground mall? Oh, shit. Trouble is what we've got. Must be a day ending in Y. Well... like, this is gonna take long. Gonna turn down sound a little bit. Please forgive me, blah blah blah. Give me my 5,000 yen. Here's the bar. And do we have the information we might want? I haven't talked with any girls. God damn it. So I have to do a proper visit to each of them, like a proper sit down. Okay, cool. Great, awesome. We definitely have the money to visit each of the girls independently, though, so that should be a non-issue. Just by putting in the time. I keep pressing the, basically the select button, thinking it's gonna bring up the map. That's usually a button you'd see bound to map, but nope. Here it's just, do you want to go back to the title screen? Pretty sure it wasn't like that before Yakuza 3. At least when we're talking like the remakes and whatnot. So, it really throws me off every time. Let's start here. Well, let's request Rio. Right this way, sir.
来てくれたんですね。リオです。よろしくお願いします。
Introduce myself properly. I'm Rio. It's a pleasure to meet you. Same here.
何頼みます？
I guess we'll give. No. The less money I can spend, the better. For right now. I'm not gonna justify spending cash. Ryo-chan, can I ask you something? You're a college student, right? Nope. Really? I'm currently taking a break from college. Oh, I didn't know that. Did you take a break just for this job? Yep. So, what got you started in this line of work? The club was recruiting new girls, and one of my friends asked me to go with her to see what it was like. I decided I might like to try it too. Before that, though, I've always been intrigued by the idea of being a hostess. Well, now that you're being a hostess, what do you think about it? You think now you're doing it? It's tons of fun. I get to talk with so many different people and learn a whole lot. That seems to be the standard answer. Oh, really? Yeah, I hear that from a lot of girls. Oh, I see. But I will say one thing. What's important is how they say it. What do you mean? Right, the way they say it shows whether their heart's really in it or not. That makes sense. I can tell you really meant what you said from the way you said it. You really think so, huh? Yeah. Akiyama-san, I have some great news. What's up? I'm gonna be writing a column in a magazine. A magazine? You? Wow, congratulations. That's a pretty big deal. I know. So what sort of column is it? I'm gonna write about different girls each issue. Like, girls from other clubs, I mean. Other clubs? You mean other hostess clubs? Maybe. I don't think it has to be just hostesses. Huh? Well, who else? Well, they just say I should profile other girls, so I thought it might be cool to write about girls with all sorts of occupations. That makes sense. Sounds interesting. Oh, I have to think of a name for my column. Oh, yeah? Yeah, what would be a good name, do you think? Yeah, let's see, well, you should at least have your name in the title. That's good for a start, right? Yeah, great idea. As for the rest... Rio's All-Night Carnival. About Rio's All-Night Carnival. Oh, that's good. Is it really that exciting? Heck yeah, it is. Creates an image of the girls in Kamurocho partying together. You got a talent for this, Akiyama-san. Nah, it's no big deal. Well, maybe I'll go with that. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm looking forward to it.
ことがあって。
Akiyama-san, can I ask you something? Yeah, sure.
私ね、
I got a dog and I'm looking for a companion for him. Why is that? He's lonely all by himself. I thought I should get him a friend. I see. And? I went to the pet store a while ago, and they had an adorable pair of dogs who were brother and sister.
それでね、
Thought about getting the girl, but just looked so happy together, I couldn't bear splitting them up. And that your dog would get a companion, but the dog in the pet store would lose his? Exactly, so I left without getting either. Well, I guess there wasn't much of a choice, huh? Anyway, a few days ago I went back to the pet store and saw a familiar face. The dogs from before? Yes, but this time there was only one. The male. Oh. Some time passed since I last seen him, actually. He'd grown quite a bit, and he looked like a scruffy old man. Don't think anybody's gonna want him now. Except for you, right? I doubt anyone else will buy him. Plus, he's all alone now that his sister's gone. Sounds like fate. Had to be a reason he was still at the pet store. Maybe he was waiting for you all this time. You should buy him. Yeah, I think you're right. I kind of feel a connection to him. Don't overthink it, just follow your gut. Go back one more time and make your decision right there and then.
そうですね。
You're right, I'll do that. Yeah, that's the best decision you could make.
ありがとう。
Thanks so much for the advice, Akiyama-san.
そろそろお時間ですね。
About that time, you're right.
来てくれて。
To reply to our email. Well, good luck on the magazine job. Now we have to also reply to emails on top of, spending time in the Cabaret Club. Not something we had to do back in Yakuza 3. Alright, well, now that we've gotten a feel for you, let's head for Jewel next. Spend some time with both the girls there. Also get enough information for the guy. Instead of running around with no information on girls whatsoever. And who wants that, really? There should be 2 girls here at Jewel. At least we were introduced to 2 girls. So let's start with Noah. I sure am here. Came just as I said. Definitely wasn't prepared to just blow you off for the rest of the game. Thanks for requesting me. I'm Noah. Hi. What would I like? I still am conserving my money, so I would like nothing.
はい、どうぞ。
You on your way home from work today? Well, in a way.
そうなんだ。
You must be tired then. You look like a hard worker. Really?
はい。
I think so. You've got a different aura than most guys. Aura? There's just something about you that seems different. I can't put my finger on it. Well, do you like hard-working men? Because we sure aren't that. We like to slack off a ton. Figure most working women prefer that kind of guy. Well, I don't exactly like men because they're hard workers. I like men who enjoy their jobs. Huh. And I respect that about you.
そうですね。
Yep, so I pay attention to things like that. That's so.
あの、
I feel like somebody's been following me recently. What, like a stalker?
ええ
I hope not, but it's been going on for a week. Has anything like this happened before? No, and that's why I'm so scared. Men's underwear on your clothesline is Hey, pretty out there. Must be tough to be such a popular girl. Yeah, especially if you're popular with stalkers. Any idea who it might be? A jilted ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I thought about it, but I just don't know. Okay. Be someone you don't even know. I think most stalkers choose their marks based on their own absurd logic. Call me anytime you need help. I'll come running. Okay, I will. Thank you. You're in a good mood. I suppose I am. I just enjoy talking to men more than women. Is that right? Yes, that's why this job was such a good choice for me. I don't have to talk to any women at all. It's such a pain. I think it's a pain to talk to women? Why? They ask for your approval all the time. They're always like, don't you agree? You know, right? That kind of thing. Talking to them makes me tired. Oh, I get that entirely. I know what you mean. Hearing a group of girls agreeing with each other as loudly as possible gives me a headache. No, I can't stand listening to it. If you actually say what you think, they look at you like you're crazy. Yeah. Why do they even bother asking if they don't want your opinion? Exactly. You really understand, don't you? Time's up. Give me my bill. Still trying to travel as cheaply as possible. At least it's I'm sitting on a much more comfortable amount of dough. Say, ugh. I had fun too. Back in. Don't mind that I literally just left. Spend time with Arena-san next. Learn a thing or two about you. I sure did come back to see you again. Don't get used to it. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Arena. Hi. I'd like nothing. I'd still like nothing. I'm glad I decided to come to Tokyo. Why do you say that all of a sudden? Oh, I'm just happy that a nice man like you decided to come and request me, that's all. How long have you been here, anyway? Actually, about 10 days. Really? Probably still getting used to it, then. Yep, but I've already gotten the hang of the pace here. The pace? What do you mean? How fast people walk? I've always been a fast walker, so I didn't have any trouble fitting in. You made the right choice in coming here. Well, what's your favorite place in Tokyo? Well, actually, I haven't been able to get around much. Do you know any fun places to go? Well, sure, but everybody has different tastes. What kind of things do you like? Maybe I can show you around a little bit. Really? That'd be great. You want to go sightseeing? Or maybe out eating or shopping? Well, maybe some sightseeing first. And a nice drink afterwards. If we can find the time, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Sure, fuck it. Why the hell not? It's not gonna cost me that much. Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. You can't just tell me... Ask me if you can tell me something, and then not tell me. Come on, spit it out.
うちな
Well, I'm actually seeing someone. Oh? And you left him back in Kyoto? No, he's here. Oh, did you come to Tokyo to be with him? No, I met him here. Really? But I thought you just got here a little while ago. I met him the day after I got here. You're kidding. That's fast work.
え
Maybe, but he's real handsome. Just your type, huh? No, I thought maybe I was moving too fast, but... How did you two meet? Oh, he walked up to me when my friend and I were out drinking. I mean, that sounds pretty fast to me, but... Also, what's with young girls these days? I'm gonna sound like the old man here. I'll never understand what they're thinking.
え
You're not that old yourself. Hey, I've got one foot in the grave. Well, maybe not in the grave, but I'm within walking distance of the cemetery. You're funny. But haven't you ever had an experience like that? You know, love at first sight? Sure I have, when I saw you, for instance. I just told you I had a boyfriend. I heard you. What about it? Well, you're gonna have to try harder if you want me to leave him for you. I'm so depressed. I wish I could stop thinking about this. What happened?
最悪
I went shopping yesterday and I accidentally left the dress I bought behind on the train. Ouch.
も
I'm just so mad at myself. I bought it because I knew my boyfriend would like it. It was a cute little dress. Cute isn't really my thing, but I thought he'd like it. Choose what you wear depending on who you're with? Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Well, I think you've got it wrong.
Eh?
Huh? How? I think most men would be more comfortable with a woman who dresses to suit her own tastes, instead of changing herself to match his.
ほんまに
Really? If you try too hard at that kind of thing, it'll just make the man feel like he has to try too.
そうなんや
I see, I don't mind it myself, so it didn't occur to me that it might make other people uncomfortable. I guess there's nothing wrong with dressing to impress, just don't be too harsh on him, alright? Huh, I had no idea. Thanks.
そろそろお時間ですね
Time's up! Oh, that still wasn't too expensive, especially since we ended up ordering something partway
遅
through.
れて
And what are we messaged about? Oh, no. Remember, you don't need to force yourself to like Tokyo. Alright, so now that we've had a session with all the girls we can hang out with, let's see if that's good enough for, heading back. And, wrapping up the sub-story that we started. Might even make us some more additional money. The less financial problems I've got to deal with, and just the more stuff I can, like, purchase without having to think about, the better. Back to the underground mall. There's the Yakuza bar, which should be down, like, right down here. Yeah. Alright, I have your info. Let's start with Rio. We'll go down the list. Rio-chan from Shine, huh? Now that's one great girl, but I digress. Rio-chan's favorite drink? Oh, champagne. I want to order a bottle of the fancy gold stuff. Close enough, I suppose. Now, does Rio-chan have a pet of some kind? Dog. I could talk about pets forever. Gotta remember to use that one. Now let's see. Any other job Rio-chan would like to try apart from hostessing? An up model. Wow, that's some aspiration. Anyway, you've certainly brought me a lot of info, but are you sure it's reliable enough to print? Good as gold. The gold that's gonna be in my pocket once I've done this favor for you. She's downright scary if you miss a deadline. Oh, also, Ashibe-san will be bringing your payment this way, so would you mind stopping by again later? Let's find out if stopping by equates to leave and come back. Not even leaving the area, giving you a chance to leave. And guess who's magically here? Akiyama-san, the article I wrote with your info was a huge hit. Getting a lot of thanks from guys saying it really helped them have a great time at the club. I've even improved my standing among my fellow editors. It's all thanks to you. I get a bonus for the article, so I had him throw a little something extra your way. Here you go. 30,000 yen. Well, if it's 30,000 yen for each one, I'm hardly going to be one to complain about that. Noah up next. Athletic type? LA. We could really hit it up with that now. This isn't exactly an original question. Favorite treat? Chicken basket. I guess I'll just have to order that then. Lastly, your type. Good drivers. What's her big weakness, eh? Does that mean she's not into comedians? Either way, you certainly brought me a lot of info. Yep, good as gold. Go print it. And get me my money while you're at it. Print me my money. What do you think? Good enough? Article I wrote was a huge hit. That's another 30,000 yen for us. We got one last one for you here. Reina. First of all, her type. Secretly sensitive rich guys. Particular little lady, isn't she? Let's see, what else can we talk about? Any idea where she's from? Kyoto. I see, I bet it'd really impress her if I guess where she was born, am I right? What? I can see it now. What? How on earth did you know? Oh, I just have a gift for sensing these things. I love you, marry me. Favorite drink? Yamazaki, 12 years. Yep, go print that shit. Let's see if you're convinced by what I brought you. Article I wrote was a huge hit. Hey, 3 for 3. A bonus in the article had him throw in another 30,000. I think that's about all I can tell you. That's plenty. Thanks so much for all your help. Yes, indeed. If it weren't for your kind assistance, Minamizawa-san would have surely been banished from the publishing industry by now. Thanks to you, I think this series will continue for quite a while. If any of your friends frequent Kamurocho's hostess clubs, please do send them our way. We'll probably be back at MEB gathering info. Alright, I'll be sure to do that if I get the chance. Though I can't thank you enough. Better XP, which means sub-stories done, and also means all our sub-stories that we had active are all done. Alright, that's enough fooling around for now. I think it's time to get some plot going, but... Okay, yeah. Where are you instructing? Oh, that's not gonna be too bad of a walk, I don't think. That's just up by Theater Square. No big deal. Short enough walk. maybe we can stop by Volcano, go do some gambling, go to 777 Town. Nah, we're not gonna get too sidetracked. We already spend enough time in Yakuza games getting sidetracked from the main plot after all. This is where we're supposed to meet up with Kido-chan. Guess I should start climbing. Rooftop it is for us. I don't even remember where the plot was in this. So Arai Aniki really did it, huh? Oh yeah, Arai got arrested, or at least was found. Couldn't believe it either. Arai sounds too smart to get trigger happy with someone like that. Because he seemed like he committed a murder. Especially a 2-bit goon like Aihara. Nobody's seen him since? Nope. I don't know if the cops are onto him yet, but he killed that creep right in the middle of town. It's only a matter of time before they figure it out. How are you holding up? Said you found Kanamura, right? Yeah, right after I lost those Ueno Seiwa guys.
結局、新井の兄貴に連絡が取れなかった俺は、一旦事務所に戻ることにしたんです。おい、誰かいないのか？親父、失礼します。親父、
The boss is dead.
死んでる。
I never got through to Arai Aniki. I ended up reporting the boss's death myself. Must have been rough on you. Apparently he got stabbed in the back. No real sign of a struggle. That's not all, though. The cops think the killer might be a woman, because of how they found them. A woman? Yeah, his shirt was off, and there were traces of lipstick on his neck and lips. This girl came in promising action, and gave Kanamura more action than he bargained for. That's what it looks like. Still, something doesn't add up. It's just, well... What's up? When I got back to the office, it was completely empty. It just doesn't happen. Ever. True, you usually have 1 or 2 boys keeping an eye on things out front, especially when the boss is in. Not only that, but... I don't know, the boss never seemed like the kind of guy to fall for that kind of trick. No matter the girl. No? He didn't really ever talk about women or anything, and he wasn't exactly a spring chicken, if you get me. I hear you, but you never know. Huh? If the police are right, she must be one hell of a woman. You ever heard of a femme fatale, Kido-chan? Femme fatale? What's that? A very special kind of woman. She may not be the most gorgeous girl in town, but you can't deny there's something special about her. Just when it seems like you've got her, she suddenly decides to keep you at arm's length. That only makes you want her more. Before you know it, she's the only thing you can think about. So a girl like that will eventually lead you to total ruin. Maybe you'll find one of your own someday, Kido-chan. A woman so alluring, you can't possibly pull yourself away. Can't say I'd complain if I did. Enough about that, though. First things first. We've got work to do. Work?
なんだあいつら。
Company.
柴田組の手先だろうよ。きっとお前か俺の身柄が必要なんだ。
Are we just gonna let that happen?
どういうことですか、秋山さん。
なあ兄さんよ、俺らの首持ってったって上の世話が納得するわけねえよ。そうだろ。
さあな、それは組長が決めることだ。
おい、ここは俺が食い止める。お前は今のうちに逃げろ。
何言ってんすか。
悪いが俺の読みじゃお前より俺の方が断然強い。今はとりあえず逃げろ。
秋山さん。
後でスカイファイナンスで落ち合おう。あそこなら何があっても大丈夫だ。
でも。
早く行け。
はい。
おっと、あんたらの相手は俺だ。
てめえ、遊びじゃねえんだぞ。指の一本や二本じゃ済まなくなるぜ。
なんだ、本職の脅しってのもその程度のもんか。今さら指とか古いんだよ。
なんだと。
こっちは鼻から首取られる覚悟でやってんだ。あんたらも仇舐めてると痛い目に遭うぜ。
言うじゃねえか。それじゃきっちりお前にはこっちの世界のやり方見せてやるぜ。
望むところだ。
仇だから遠慮すんな。しっかり弾取ったれや。やれ。
Never easy. Shibatsa family. I doubt there'll be much of a match for us, but we'll humor this. It might be a little bit more annoying than anything else. Damage sponges and all. Wow, congratulations. That's like the first hit you've landed on me since the fight started. You must feel very proud. Now I have to kick your face in. I'm sorry. You know how it is. Ooh, you have a knife. I don't want to play with that toy. You could get yourself hurt. Unless I hurt you first. Ugh. Well, had enough. Damn it. I heard you were good, but we didn't know you were gonna be this good. Huh. But I have a reputation, at least. What else are they saying about me? You think you're so damn funny, huh? I don't know much, but... But what? We got boys. Heading to your office as we speak. No kidding. Tell me something. They as tough as you? Sure are. Top of the Shibata family heap. Perfect. I've got nothing to worry about. What do you mean? You'll see. That we might have to worry about.
秋山、お前またヤクザ相手に乱闘か？あ？今朝の忠告忘れたわけじゃねえよな。
す、樋口さん。
ない。言い訳はまた署でゆっくり聞こうじゃねえか。
いや、それちょっと。それに俺、これに関しては被害者だし。
うるせえ！すべこ言ってんじゃねえ。確保！確保だ！はい。
やべ。
待て！なかなか！待てなさい！
Guess we gotta outrun the cops. Ray. Oh, chase battles for fleeing. When you find yourself fleeing during a chase battle, try to accomplish the goal before your chase gauge is fully depleted. Our objective is to reach Sky Finance. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad. In danger of being caught, the heat action icon will sometimes appear in the upper right corner of the screen. The actions can only be used once per chase event, so in other words, use it as a last resort. If you don't have to use it, don't rely on it. Quick turns can be used during chase events. Tilt the stick to the left or right while pressing R1. Check. Try to do a quick turn. Didn't seem to pan out in my favor, though. Quick turn is being pretty clunky. That's fine, we don't need it. Oh. And that's all you have to say for yourself is whoopsie. Also, welcome in, Kent.
命拾いしたね。
社長
Hi, Hana.
ただいま。
Don't mind the day we've had. I'm just gonna nap for like 17 hours on the couch.
お水
Thank you.
You gonna live, Akiyama? You'll be fine.
これじゃまだ警察行きだな。
Oh, end of the chapter. We were really that close to the end of the chapter, huh? Maybe I could have made it push to the end of the chapter last time then. Oh well. Let's get into our next chapter then. What do we got? Trouble in the Tojo clan. What is going on? Yakuza is going on. A little session with Sugichi go. We're on bad terms with the cops for one. They don't want us making trouble, but that's our specialty. Ugh, don't get me started. That guy really put the dick in detective. What an asshole. No joke. But hey, if I were over 40 and still stuck as a beat cop, I'd probably have a chip on my shoulder too. You think that's all it is? You think it's not? I don't know, it kind of feels like he's, like, obsessed with you and Araya Aniki or something. How do you figure? He kept grilling me about how you two met. Oh, and he wouldn't shut up about wanting to know what Kanemura's loan terms were. Doesn't that seem kinda weird to you? I guess. Not that I can blame him for wondering. Why are you throwing your weight behind Araya Aniki? That's my little secret. Come on, Akiyama-san, you can tell me. Maybe when you're older. Ugh, Akiyama-san. The short of it for what we know right now is, so we're playing as a guy who works in financing. And one of our confidants seems to have offed a person. And while the boss of another one got themselves offed. There's basically a lot of who the heck knows what anything is going on. No pressing business right now. Maybe I'll take a little stroll around the city before heading back to the office. Oh, stop it. What are you so worried about, honey? It's not like we're gonna take anything from you. It's all about what we're gonna give you. Sleazy doesn't begin to describe it. Don't worry, we'll be sure to thank you real good once we're done. So what do you say, baby? Someone help. I don't have gas in the tank for this, but I can't just sit back and watch. Hey, I suggest leaving her alone if I were you. Who's talking? You don't take advice from a no-name shit off the street. You should start. You're never gonna get a girl if you treat them like property instead of people. Sage advice. I'll treat a broad however I want. Besides, who the hell do you think you are? But you ain't no saint yourself. Guess we're gonna have to educate you, and I'm not talking with a blackboard and chalk. Tell me something I haven't heard before from punks off the street. God, that triple kick is so nice to have. Makes quick work of any fight. I just wish it did a bit more damage, but then again, I always wish anything does a bit more damage. Damn it, you're unreal, man. And hey, turns out you were right. I'm not a saint. Not after painting your face with my shoe, at least. Run along now, kids. Ugh, this ain't the last you heard of us. Well, now that that's taken care of, are you okay, miss? Gone. Oh, guess she ran off. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You there, got a minute? Yes? Hi. What do you want? Depends, what do you need? Well, I was observing your scuffle there, and I can see your physical potential is through the roof. Did you used to play any sports? Not really. Pretty sure the last time I kicked a ball around was in middle school. Well, then it's just natural talent. Understood. My name is Saigo. I run an operation in this general area. What kind of operation? I'm glad you asked. Do you know about the looming crisis Japan faces? Crisis? What crisis? But frankly, peace addiction nowadays. All people in Japan can think about is peace. Uh-huh. In my youth, I fought as a mercenary, mostly in the Middle East. See many breathe their last, friend and foe alike. Oh, this is one of those back in my day types. You reek of it. But then I realized an astounding truth. In this world, anything can happen. Anytime, anywhere. Oh, I get it now. You're a soldier. That explains the stocky build, the fatigues, and the bald head. Someone as strong as yourself must realize how everyone in this city is putting themselves at risk every moment of the day. You're too vulnerable. Same goes for you. You're not as clever as you think. Huh? What are you talking about? Huh? Hey. Those are the keys to my office. Give those back. You may be a good fighter, but your senses are dull as a doorknob. Did you set that up? Cut me some slack here, man. We just met. A strong individual like you should have no problem chasing him down, but you better get going. Who knows what'll happen if you let him get away. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Here we go again. You got your exercise from the police, now you're getting your exercise trying to chase this guy down. Pursuing! After putting their chase gauge to almost zero and tackling with square. You can also deliver the finishing blow by picking up an object during the chase and pressing circle to throw at the enemy. Alright, so chasing is largely the same as it was in Yakuza 3 then. Run up to them, tackle them, you can also jump over obstacles. The main thing that seems to be added is being able to pick up objects off the street to throw at them. Which we're getting at here. Wow, that was poorly aimed. Okay, it was the tutorial chase mission, so couldn't expect it to be that difficult. Phew, that good enough for you? Looks like you got a strong set of legs. I was right about you. I'm sorry, but your praise is less than flattering. Can I go now? Wait. I have to talk to you about something. Let's head to the roof. The roof? Could you just act normal for 1 second? Couldn't do it right here in front of all these people, I suppose. So, what did you want to talk about? Hey, don't look so sour. Anyways, what should I call you? The name's Akiyama. Akiyama-kun, seems you get into fights nearly every day. Well, I wouldn't if I had a choice, but that's just the way things have been working out. It's clear you have a strong talent for fighting. It'd be a tragedy to see it go to waste. You interested in tapping into your dormant abilities? I can help you. What do you mean, dormant? Pretty sure I hand out maximum beatings every day of the week. Then let me ask you, do you feel any change in your body right now? Change? A few moments ago you ran after my pupil, but you weren't simply running for running's sake. My pupil forced you to run in a style which would use your muscles in the most efficient manner. So, how do you feel? Is your body somewhat lighter than before? I guess now that you say so, I do feel lighter. Dash kick, hello. This is how we're going to be able to get some new abilities. Every person has to train differently, depending on their build and their usual exercise regimen. Train correctly, and I guarantee your strength will be multiplied. Yeah, I think I'm starting to see that. I'm pretty much always here, so come back whenever you want to train further. That's a really nice offer and all, but can I ask you something first? What? Why me? You don't even know me. I guess it's natural to be curious. It's hard to explain, but there is a reason why I chose you, and only you. I'll tell you more if you agree to come back. At least you sound like you know what you're talking about. Right then. I'll stop by whenever I have the time. Great, I'll be waiting. Well, how about right now? Ready to begin your training? Yes. Let's work on running. To start with. Seems like a good first step. Alright, we're going to practice running. For this exercise, I will run along a course prepared on this roof. You pass if you are able to catch me. You can tackle or even throw things at me, but I warn you, you'll need to do a lot more than that to slow me down. You know, they used to call me the Battlefield Bulldozer. I dare you to pull this off. Battlefield Bulldozer? Who the hell came up with that? That's a terrible name. Quiet. Right. Sorry. I'll place some drinks at the starting line. If you get tired, rehydrate yourself. Are you ready? As ready as can be. Alright, start. So it's just another simple chase. We did one of these chase missions earlier, so this shouldn't be too much of a step up. This jump could end up being the worst part, because I am pretty sure we will fall to our doom if we don't land that jump in particular. Closing the gap between us is proving to be a bit of an annoyance, so it looks like throwing objects at you is going to be more reliable to do. Hopefully they come back. Although after I make that jump seems to be a good gap closer. Next lap, though, I should pick up some healing. Oh, another tackle. Oh. Okay. You're down for the count. Good, you pass. Watching you reminds me of that day. I missed our transport and had to brave the jungle alone. I was the first to arrive at the base. It sounded a bit unrealistic. I mean... Well, how was it? Feeling the results of the training? Yeah, it feels like my body's responding to the training. Double dash kick. Running itself isn't complicated, but it forces you to move your body efficiently. If you want a strong foundation, running is an exercise that must not be neglected. Alright, that should do it. Over and out. Seems we can do just as much training as we want to, so let's jump over to shooting. And I see we have suicidal running as well. Great. That sounds inviting. You'll be doing some target practice. Your goal is to accurately shoot all the targets on the other side. Destroy them all and you pass. Wait a second, we can't use firearms out in public like this. You underestimate me. This gun here is made especially for training. It looks like a normal gun, but you can't hurt anyone with it. So, no worries there. Easy for you to say. What do you think all the people walking by are gonna think? Enough! Don't be such a wimp. Just do it already. Police better not see this. Are you ready? Yeah, I suppose I am. As I'll ever be. I should, I don't know, use the gun button instead of trying to melee things from a distance with my gun. How close can I get, actually? Okay. So I'm not able to go past the traffic cones lined up here. Well, the way I see it, the easiest way to get through this is going to be pick them off one at a time. Because the less targets I have to worry about shooting me, the easier it's going to be on me. Let's get you next. And you should be the last one. Piece of cake. Good, you pass. Watching you reminds me of that day. I sniped a bug off my sleeping war buddies. Whoa, whoa. Sniped? Actually, whatever. I give up. Well, how was it? Feeling the results of the training? Yeah, it feels like my body's responding to the training. Slash kick alpha. It requires reflexes and concentration. Both are vital factors to survival. Remember that and you might live another day. Alright, that should do it. Over and out. We'll do one more bit of training. Let's round it out with combat, and then after that, we may go do some other things, and maybe we'll be back for more training later. We're going to be doing some mock combat. Fight me as you would in a real fight. If you manage to win, you pass. Remember, this isn't sparring. It's a fight. I'll be using a machine gun to simulate the danger of true warfare. A machine gun? Quit screwing around. This is my life we're talking about. Don't worry, it's a fake machine gun just for training purposes. It'll hurt like hell if you get hit, but you won't die. Wait a second here. Enough, don't be such a wimp. Just do it already. Easy for you to say, you've got the gun. Enough of your lip. Give it a try and you'll understand. Let's get started. Are you ready? Fine, shoot me with a machine gun. Start. Getting the jump on him him having a machine gun is going to be a real piece of work. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's not going to be as hard as I made it sound. Now we've kind of got him on lock. You pass. Watching you reminds me of that day I obliterated the enemy's secret bipedal war robot by punching it to death. I'm actually more interested in the fact that weaponized walking robots actually exist. Well, how was it? Feeling the results of the training? Not so sure. May have gotten a bit stronger, but I don't feel any new moves coming on. I see. Best training takes place on the battlefield. Mock combat seems to simulate actual warfare as accurately as possible. But you failed to show significant growth this time around. That means today's training was far from the real thing. Sooner or later, though, you will face the final stage of my mock combat regimen. Remember your training and you just might survive. Over and out. We've got more mock training, but we'll come back to that sometime later. Since I think this is now our first... Oh, right, and we can upgrade abilities. We leveled up. Let's get Taunt Master. Being able to raise our heat by taunting sounds like something that I might not use all that much, but depending on the situation, it might be a bit helpful to have. Also, on my way back, I should pick up a bite to eat, heal up. That seems like the easiest place to grab something. Eat here. Grab a... Yeah, that'll do. Beef rice and beef rice large. Alright. I don't see any sub-stories on them, even if we're in a new chapter. They may open up a bit later, but let's see what's going down back here. Oh, god damn it, the cops are here, of course. I have a bad feeling about this. Might as well get this over with. Hello? Anyone home? Guess who? Great, just the guy I wanted to see. Going somewhere, Akiyama? I mean, this is your office. Give me a break, Sugiuchi-san. We talked more than enough last time you hauled me in, didn't we? I'm not here to arrest you. I'm here to protect you. So try showing a little gratitude for once. What are you talking about? Just sit your ass down and I'll explain. You sure took your sweet time coming back here. What kind of trouble have you been getting yourself into now? Trust me, I'm too exhausted for trouble. Crazy, I know, but some of us take a break from our regularly scheduled bullshit every now and then. So, what do you want? Notice the officers outside? You know, I hadn't before, but now that you mention it, I vaguely recall one or two boys in blue out there. Well, get used to them, wise guy. You're going under 24-hour surveillance for the next few days. Huh? What for? To keep you safe, dimwit. You and your shop. The Shibata family's after you, aren't they? Said so yourself back at the precinct. That doesn't mean I need your watchdogs lording over me. Just spare me the bullshit, alright? You know who cleans up the messes you make? Us. You think babysitting a worthless crook like you is my idea of a good time? Come on, Sugiuchi-san. Doesn't matter either way now. This dumpster fire is way bigger than a half-wit slimeball like you. What do you mean? Shooting 2 days ago. Shit's about to hit the fan. Fan got a name? Isao Katsuragi. Captain of the Ueno Seiwa clan. He's started making waves. We get a look into Tojo Clan headquarters. And what's going down here?
今回の金村工業が起こした一件、それで手打ちにしてもらえませんでしょうか。
Daigo Dojima.
この金は一体何ですか、堂島会長。
And here's Katsuragi himself. After the Ueno Sewa clan.
東上会としては、今回の騒動、これ以上大ごとにはしたくない。それに、東上会と上野清和会は、二代目時代から25年来の親戚関係がある。ここはお互い、ことを荒立てないのが得策かと。
なるほど。堂島会長は枝同士の喧嘩にはこのくらいの金があれば十分だと。
いや、そんなつもりはありません。確かに騒動を起こした金村工業は直系柴田組傘下の枝組織かもしれませんが、上野清和会は違う。東上会と同格の親戚です。その金はあくまで今回の騒動の迷惑料だと思ってください。
同格ね。
その額ではご不満ですか。わかりました。入れ。
Who's showing their face? Not someone I recognize right away. Kazuo Shibata. Of the Shibata family. Okay.
Katsuragi-san. 今回の金村の一件。
Who's also lost a finger.
本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
柴田さんでしたっけ。
はい。
東上会の直系の親分さんともあろうお方が都内の一勢力でしかない組の若頭にそんなに頭割いちゃいけませんよ。それにね、柴田さん、今の時代わざわざ痛い思いしなくてもけじめの取り方は他にもいろいろあるでしょう。東上会さんとうちは親戚関係なんですから。
桂木さん、どういう意味ですか。
堂島会長、今回の騒動、上野清和会としては今までの親戚関係もある以上抗争沙汰にするつもりは毛頭ありません。病床に伏しているうちの総長上野義治も思いは同じです。
桂木さん、
だがこの金と指で全てがチャラというわけにもいかないでしょう。少なくともうちの組員たちは納得しないと思いますよ。堂島会長、今回の騒動で殺された伊原の役職をご存知ですか。若頭補佐です。ちょうどあの事件のあった日に就任していたんですよ。
若頭補佐。
そうです。あなた方がチンピラ同士の喧嘩くらいに思っていたこの騒動、実は上野清和としては幹部組員を失うというとんでもない被害を受けているんですよ。正直言いましょう。若頭補佐を殺された代償としてあの金と指一本では釣り合いません。
いや、だがそれは。
おっしゃりたいことはわかります。先ほどは同格だと言ったものの、所詮は東上界と上の清和会では格が違うだろうと。でもね、うちの組員はそれじゃ納得しないんですよ。表面上東上界とうちは対等な関係のはずですからね。
桂木さん、どうすれば納得してもらえるんですか？
そうですね。うちの井原を殺した犯人新井宏明の首、それが無理ならあの真島さんが今やっている例の事業の経営権をいただきたい。
So
カムロ町ヒルズの経営権が欲しいと。
Katsuragi is after Kamurocho Hills. A place we've heard about every now and then, but
そんな要求は飲めない。
how far along is
飲め
Kamurocho
るわけがない。
Hills?
なぜですか？
It's been
あの事業は
in the
10
process
億
since the
20億
second
の今日
game.
の話じゃない。数千億規模の案件だ。いくら幹部組員が殺されたとはいえ、人一人の命の代償としては大きすぎる。
堂島会長、勘違いしないでください。上野清和会は金が欲しいわけじゃありません。これは極道としてのメンツの問題なんですよ。堂島会長、あなたは筋の通った方だと聞いてます。だからこそ私の立場も理解してもらえませんでしょうか。さっきも言いましたが、うちとしてはあの新井という男の首があれば十分です。それがあれば下の連中も納得するでしょう。だが万が一新井の首が取れなかった場合、その時は井原と同格の人間を差し出してもらうしかないんですよ。
それは。
そう、真島さんです。柏木さんの死後、白鵬会や錦山組といった若頭補佐はなくなってしまった。あの浜崎組も破門となると、自動的に真島さんくらいしか井原の代償となりうる人がいないんですよ。だがさすがに私も井原の代わりに真島さんの首を差し出せとまでは言うつもりはありません。ですからあのビルの建設と経営の権利さえいただければ、それでうちの組員を納得させられます。よくお考えの上ご決断ください。それでは。
Well, this guy seems like an asshole. Who's surprised? Not me. That about sums it up. And the end result? The Tojo, particularly Shibatsu's crew, are scrambling to track Orion down before the cops or the Ueno Seiwa get their claws on him. Man, nobody's got a clue where he is. We've been keeping an eye on the people he's buddy-buddy with, hoping he'll try and make contact. Which lands us in the here and now. So that's why you've been hounding me and Keto. Pretty much. So we're going to be keeping this dump you call an office under our thumb for a while. Which means no waltzing around town like it's business as usual. Got that? Noted. Good, I'm out of here. Just a sec there, Sugiuchi-san. What now? You're in criminal investigation, right? Why go out of your way to poke your nose into this? I thought organized crime is usually in charge of this kind of stuff. That's none of your damn business. Sorry, just curious. Though if you ask me, I bet you're hoping to score enough brownie points to finally bag that nice fat promotion from HQ. You shut your damn mouth. I said stay out of it. Alright. Forget I said anything. Does make me think, though. What am I even doing anymore? Sugiyuchi-san? Forget it. Just thinking out loud for a sec there. See a lot of shit go down when you've been on the force almost 3 decades.
Mhm.
Hey, looks like you got a customer. Excuse me. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Please, sit. Any excuse to get this jackass out of our office. Thanks for stopping by. No, I should be thanking you. If you say so. Now, you're sure you want to do this? Yes, I have nowhere else to turn. Whatever the test, I'm prepared to take it. Great, then let's get started. Okay. Ready to go? Go? Where? Out on the town. The first part of the test is a date with yours truly. A date? Let's see. How about we start by buying you a nice new dress? Oh, and maybe a necklace or two. Shopping? You know I can't afford that right now. What kind of guy makes his date foot the bill? Come on, it's my treat. Huh? But... Sorry, but this is part of the test. We need to make you look as stunning as possible. You said you'd do whatever it took, right? That's right. Great, shall we then? Lily's test. You ready? Where would you like to start? Your dress or your accessories? I don't mind either way, but are you sure about this? I feel bad having you buy so much for me. It's nothing, honestly. Like I said before, we need to make you absolutely stunning. Now, let's go. Now we've gotten our... all of that exposition out of the way. Seems the underground is going to have everything we need, which is interesting, because I would have expected having to go to Le Marche, which is, last I checked, that's above ground, but if there's a place down here. This looks like a good place to get a dress. Millstone's one of my favorite dress shops. I'm sure they'll have something here that suits you. Alright. Good to see you. Hey, looking for a nice new dress for this girl here. You can help me pick something out for her? A long halter gown. A mermaid gown. Let's go with this. Fortunately, it doesn't come out of our pocket. Dress is absolutely perfect for you, if you don't mind me saying. You can send the bill over to my secretary, Hana-chan. Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all, sir. We'll do just that. Please come again soon. That takes care of the dress. Now comes the accessories. Let's pay a visit to Le Marche, shall we? Stop number 2 on the list, Le Marche. Figured we would find our way here sooner or later. Let's buy some accessories here. I'll find something that looks good on you. What are the choices? Okamakiyama-sama? Looking for something in particular? Elegant or chain necklace? Elegant sounds good. That'll be all for you, sir? Yeah, that's all. You can send the bill over to my secretary, Hana-chan. Sorry for the trouble. No trouble at all, sir. Let me walk you to the door. Hope to see you again soon. That just leaves your hair, makeup, and nails. Mind going it alone from here? All that will probably take a while. Just tell them Akiana said to put on Sky Finance's tab. Thank you. Meet me over at Elise once you're done. It's right across the street from the Millennium Tower. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. Oh. want to go back to the title screen. Hey, what do you know? Sub-stories. And it looks like we got a lot of sub-story. Let me zoom in on the map here. Well, we got one over here by Theater Square. And then we've got, looks like 2 stacked on top of each other by Sky Finance, so... got a fair share of new sub-stories to go through. Let's see what Sky Finance has got for us before doing anything else crazy. And maybe we'll end up in the Theater Square area while working on those, and we can pick up that other sub-story. Would be convenient. What's in the back alley here? You look like you have a sub-story for me. A desperate man. Is this Sky Finance? Whoops, yeah, it is. Are, you a customer? Can you help me? I need money. Oh, won't you please give me a loan? Sure. Now, just calm down. Let's head up to my office and I'll hear what you have to say. Oh, thank goodness. Now then, what seems to be the problem? My name's Nishihama, and I run a consulting business. It's my daughter. She's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? Have you contacted the police? How could I? The kidnapper told me bad things would happen to her if I called the cops. I'm here because I need money to pay them off. They're demanding a ransom? Well, yes. Most kidnappings fail, you know. The police often wind up catching the criminals in the end, so you might want to try them first. Just because the police catch most of them doesn't mean my daughter won't get hurt. I'm not going to gamble with her safety like that. Besides, even if they did catch the guy, my daughter is delicate. If anything were to happen to her before they caught him... I understand, but we can't be sure that money will bring her home safe. Well, there's no sense in just talking about it. Here, take a look at this. At your daughter? Interesting. Still, can't you just trace the email to find out who the kidnapper is? I used my daughter's cell phone. I wrote back, but I guess they turned it off. You mind sending a copy of that photo to my phone, just in case? Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks, sorry, but my business has turned me into a bit of a skeptic. So, how much were you looking to borrow? Kidnapper's asking for 100 million yen. Scrapped up 70 million by clearing out my account and borrowing the rest from the bank. And now you need the remaining 30 million. That's correct. I heard you can make it happen without any interest or collateral. Well, I do have a few conditions. If you can pass my test, the loan is yours. No interest, no collateral. Thank you so much. I'll do anything you ask. Anything. Please help me. Well, let's give him a test. Alright, but you'll have to pass my test first. We don't have much time, so let's get to it. You gotta come up with a test fast, Akiyama. Ana-chan, would you run a check for me on that Nishiyama guy? Oh, and look into how his business is holding up as well. Sure thing, Chief. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. It says he lives with his wife and one daughter. The daughter's in high school. High school, huh? That sounds about right. Nishihama-san has no criminal record. Oh, but his daughter's been taken in a few times. Maybe she runs with a dangerous crowd. Anything else? Nishiyama runs a consulting business, and it appears to be doing alright. He has an average amount of debt. Interesting. The kidnapper strikes a completely ordinary family. I got the contract. This should do the trick, right? That looks fine, thanks. Looks like you passed the test. No interest, no collateral? Deal is a deal. I'll lend you 30 million as promised. However, I can't give you such a large sum right this second. It's not like I have it lying around. I'll send it over to the exchange point. It's safer that way. I suppose you're right. Then we're all set for today. I'll be waiting for your call. Alright, I guess I'll head home then. Just, please don't let me down on that 30 million yen. Anachan, could you get the money ready? I have a feeling he'll be calling sooner rather than later. Yeah, okay, but are you really going to lend it to him? He's one shady customer. Well, he passed the test, so now I've got to uphold my end of the deal. You wouldn't want a liar for our boss, would you? I guess not. I'm going to step out for a moment. Take care of that money, okay? Sure thing. Be careful out there. Isn't there another sub-story that we can do? Is that the email saying that the money's ready? He's buzzing about foreign currency trade. Why not? What? Deal trading. Guaranteed principal? Sheesh, people still fall for this currency exchange crap? Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing who's running this dog and pony show. Guess I could head over to Senryo Avenue for a few laughs at some point. There was another sub-story as well here. Let's see if we can initiate by walking back in. No. Okay. Well, in that case, let's hit the town. Yeah, I guess... Let me zoom in on the map here. Yep, no question mark there, but we saw 2 before, so... I guess we gotta do the next step before... Uh-oh. That Hana? Sky Finance, Akiyama speaking. Oh no, it's you. Akiyama-san, I got a call from the kidnapper. And where does he want to make the exchange? Park Boulevard. There's a taxi stand by the Kamurocho Hills construction site. A taxi stand? Yeah, he said to put the money in a cab. And don't tell me where my daughter is. I see. Okay then, let's meet in front of the Millennium Tower. Bring the money right over. Come to the lockers on Taihei Boulevard. Sure, I'll see you there. We gotta go get the money first from Hana. Gotta head back to the office and get the money. Hopefully Hana's got it all prepared by now. Yeah, this guy reeks of shade. Hecking, stop bumping the mic, me. Is money all set? Yep, 30 million yen. Put it all in a briefcase for you. Thanks, appreciate you always being on top of things. Helps a lot. Briefcase with 30 million yen. Just carry it all around town, why don't you? Apparently the exchange point is the taxi stand near the Kamurocho Hills construction site. Well, it's your money, Chief. I'm not going to tell you how to use it. I'm sorry, I always make you go along with my crazy plans. Don't worry about it. I do this job because I want to. Just be careful, alright? You have a habit of getting caught up in shady deals. I know, I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date over at the lockers. Ah, keeping the briefcase hidden in your pocket, because it would definitely fit there. Smart play, Akiyama. You don't want to be caught with 30 million yen walking around. Not in a place like Kamurocho. Alright. Lockers should be right up here, though. Oh, and there's another person to talk to. There are never any open lockers in this stupid place. Maybe once or twice a year if you're lucky. Do I need to get up early or something? Alright, it's a tutorial on coin lockers. Oh, and you give me a free locker key radar. Hell yes. Ah, I see you've been waiting. Sorry it took so long. No trouble at all, so long as you brought the money. You did bring the money, right? Got it right here. Care to take a look? Oh no, that won't be necessary. I trust you, Akiyama-san. You sure? Alright, here you go. Pretty quick to trust us, though, considering what's at stake here. Actually, there's one more favor I'd like to ask of you. Another one? What is it this time? Would you mind coming with me to give this to the kidnapper? I'm too scared to go by myself. You can't just show up with some random guy. What'll the kidnapper do to your daughter if he sees me? Huh? Well, it's a risk, but I just can't go by myself. I'm begging you, please come with me. I can't handle this much money alone. Let's humor him. Alright, I'll come along. Thank you so much. It's right this way. Just follow me. Park Boulevard. What's going on? This is sure to be great. This is where the kidnapper said to go. Said to give the money to... Excuse me, are you Nishiyama-san? Yes, that's me. Yes, well, I was told to deliver a briefcase. Oh, yes, of course. This is the one. I'll just say, I don't usually do this kind of thing. I'm not a delivery man, you know. Pardon me, friend, but do you know where you're taking that? Not yet. He said he'd call later to let me know. That said, I better get going. Well, so long. Hello? Yes, this is Nishiyama. It's the kidnapper. Yes, I gave it to the taxi driver. Now, where's my daughter? Where's Miki? Huh? Bathroom in West Park? Hey, wait a second. Don't hang up. Hey! Said she's in the bathroom at West Park. Miki. Miki, are you alright? Did he do anything to you? No, I'm fine. Thanks, Dad. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're okay. Dad? Who's this? This is Akiyama-san. He lent me some money, and, well, you might say he saved your life. You do well to thank him. Thank you very much for saving me, Akiyama-san. Sure. Now, about your repayment date. Well, the thing is, I gave nearly all I had to the kidnapper. Along with the money you gave me, that is. Want me to pay you back right away? It's going to be quite the challenge. Though, there's no interest on that loan, right? That was our agreement, yes. Could you please sign or stamp this promissory note? Oh, sure. There, it's done. Thank you kindly. Okay, then, I need to get this back to the office. Thank you, Akiyama-san. I'll be sure to pay you back someday. Seems awfully cheerful, given the circumstances. Oh well, guess I'll head on back. Oh, it's Hana-chan. Hello? Hi, Chief. Is the girl okay? Better than okay. Girl was downright bubbly. Odd for someone who'd just been kidnapped. Yeah, there's definitely something fishy going on. I mean, putting the hostage in a bathroom before the deal goes through? What if Nishiyama never handed over the ransom? Things like that. It's a strange one, alright. Do you think he might have been pulling a fast one on you? Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Huh? Family came together to work this scam. What would drive people to those lengths? There's that bad habit of yours, Chief. What's the harm? I'm just going to poke around a little. Let me give you some data, then. I'm looking through the cab company's trip records now. Here you go. Yep, this is fishy, alright. Taxi that picked up the ransom money. It looks like it did a circuit of Kamurocho, then stopped near Children's Park on Shichifuku. Wow, Hana-chan, you looked all that up for me? I was kind of curious myself. Besides, I don't much care for tricking people or seeing them get tricked. That sounds like you, alright. Children's Park on Shichifuku Street, huh? Alright, I'll go take a look. There's definitely more to this than meets the eye. What do you have to say? Valuables. Basically the key items. Alright, so Children's Park on the other side of Kamurocho. It'll be a walk, but we'll make that walk. I guess that other sub-story by Sky Finance isn't gonna open up until we finish up this one we're working on right now. Actually, where was that other thing? Make it big with FX. Senryo Avenue. Where was Senryo again? That's further south in Kamurocho, right? Yeah, Senryo Avenue. That's more out of the way than I want to go right now. We're already knee-deep in this sub-story. Figure out what's gonna happen with that 30 million yen that we lent out if a fast one was pulled on us, or if this is genuine. And frankly, I have my doubts about this whole thing. But we'll see when we get to Children's Park. Just a few blocks up anyway. Hey, you got a second? Are you Miki Nishiyama-san's friend? Yes, I am. Who are you? Well, I know her father, you see. I could have sworn I heard you say he fooled someone. What's that about? Oh, well, I don't know if I should say, but there's this, like, urban legend, you know? About a legendary loan shark who gives out money for free right here in Kamurocho. I mean, he'll kill you if you don't pay up, but, like, if you manage to really pull the wool over his eyes, you can get by without paying a single yen. A legendary loan shark, you say? Word is, Miki's dad totally fooled that guy and made off with a buttload of cash. Maybe, like, 200 million or something? But, like, Mr. Nishiyama has his own company and stuff, so I thought for sure it was just a rumor. And again, she started buying all those brand name clothes and, like, a bunch of jewelry, so maybe it's true after all. I see. Thanks. I think I get it now. Well, they're not exactly trying to cover it up. Fancy clothes and jewelry in Kamurocho? Must be La Marche. Should go check it out. The Marsh is quite the walk, so you know what? This is where we're calling our good friend Taxi. Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, if it isn't Miki Nishiyama. Miki? I don't know any Miki. Ooh, she's fast. Might as well follow her. Where did Miki go? Hey, you there. Did you see a young woman run by just now? Huh? Oh, yeah. Snagged a cab right over there. So now she's in a taxi. Any idea where she went? She told the driver something about it in front of the theater. Are you some kind of stalker or something? Come on, you ever see a stalker dressed this sharp? Thanks for the tip. Theater Square next. Well, we'll worry about that because since we're at Senryo Avenue, are you here for the Forex information session? Thank you very much. We'll humor you. I am a little interested in Forex, yes. I came by to learn more. Thank you very much. Please, right this way. We appreciate your taking time out of your busy day to visit us here at CL Trading. I'm Saki, the company president, and I'll be conducting your information session. Wow, an audience with the president himself. Indeed, I'm very excited about the products we have to offer. First, may I have your name? Sakiyama. Thank you, Akiyama-sama. Now, Saki-san, what exactly is this Forex thing anyway? Well, we're in the middle of a foreign exchange boom these days, with all kinds of products on the market. But ours is truly a cut above the rest. Are you familiar with how Forex works? You make a small investment and convert it into several times that amount in foreign currency. You can expect high returns, 10 or even 100 times your original investment. Ah, but you can just as easily lose 10 or 100 times your original investment too. You're absolutely right. I see you know a thing or two about this after all. Those losses can be a real problem. Now, with your average Forex trade, any loss becomes the responsibility of the trader who put up the money. But we're different. We have absolute faith in our Forex investigating system. So if one of our trades should fail, you can rest assured we'll cover it. So the investor gets nothing but profits. Exactly. Our company takes responsibility for all trades. The investor doesn't have to worry about a thing. At 30 to 40% profitability on a monthly basis, our results speak for themselves. Handling fee is just 1% of the profit, so you can see how you stand to gain. So my money would increase by 29% every month with absolutely no losses. Neat. And for a limited time, invest 1 million yen with us right now, and you'll receive 200,000 yen cash back. Add that 200,000 to your interest, making a profit that much greater. 1 million yen, right here, right now? We don't even have that much. It's not as though we expect you to walk around town with 1 million yen in your wallet. That's why we're offering low-interest loans, so you can get your feet wet in the world of Forex without dipping into your savings. Ah, I see. Forex and loans both. Who knew? That concludes my presentation on our company's Forex products. You have any questions? Well, do you profit from this? Sounds like I'd make out like a fat rat, but does your company profit from this? Yes, we're grateful for many clients who've invested with us. Our company is growing and our profits are constantly on the rise. Ah, so you spread the profits thin and wide. That's one way to do it. Did, have any other questions? Right, is profit guaranteed? I'm glad you asked. If you make a profit, it's yours. If you take a hit, our company covers it. In theory, as long as you have a contract with us, you'll make a profit 100% of the time. 100%, huh? So, what do you think? Have I convinced you of our program's many benefits yet? No. I was thinking about edging him on, humoring him a bit, but I'm not convinced, so I'm gonna have to pass. Huh? Hey. Wait just a moment, please, sir. You can't just leave like that, not after hearing me out this far. Ah, there's your buddies. Our entire staff will use any means necessary to convince you to sign a contract, even excessive force. Oh, you people don't know what you're in for, but okay. Let's take them all down, then. Two down. Three, and just you. Didn't even get a scratch. Dude, you gotta step up your scams. I'm so sorry. Won't you please forgive me? Now, this is quite the dilemma. I could always tell the police you tried to bullet me into a bum deal. No, please, anything but that. Here, maybe this will help smooth things over. 40,000 yen? Hey. Judging from this, I imagine you guys haven't been doing all that well with this scam, huh? I'll let it slide this time, but if you try this nonsense again, I think you catch my drift. Yes, sir. I'm so very sorry. Everything will be completely legit from now on. It better be. Well, that was a fun detour. Oh yeah, since we're gonna be heading for Theater Square, we can accept the next sub-story that's in the general area. Probably not gonna be a bad plan. Might also want to consider continuing my my training that I started. I don't have any. No, I do not have any orbs to spend. Okay, well. Theater Square awaits us, and the continued saga, this 30 million yen that we lent out. Are we actually going to get that 30 million back? Is it going to be a lost cause? Who knows? Well, hello there, Akiyama-san. Fancy meeting you here. Guys described as kiss-ass. I'm sorry, you are? The competition. You've no doubt heard of Tenjin Loans. I'm Marima, its president. Ah, yes, I've heard rumors. Well, we won't get into what kind of rumors. Did you need something? I was just heading over to your office to talk to you about a little something. Office is right over there, though. Mind if I take a minute of your time? Don't worry, I won't bite. Really, I just want to hear you to hear me out. Alright, I'd be happy to. If we're just hearing you out, it can't be that bad. You know, we have our fair share of things about Sky Finance, too. Or we hear our fair share of things about Sky Finance. Oh, yeah? Things like your unique business model flying in the face of good business practice. Or has it, your system can't function without a huge amount of financial backing. What was it you wanted to ask me? Of course, please forgive me. I can be real chatterbox sometimes. I'll cut to the chase. Will you join forces with me, Akiyama-san? Join forces? Enter into a partnership. Help each other out. If Tenjin Loans and Sky Finance were to join forces, share our connections and client info, I'm sure business would be much more efficient. Because we can expect bigger bank loans, we'll be able to expand the scope of our operations as well. To rule alongside me as the kings of Kamurocho Finance? No, thank you. Why not? I think it would be a pretty sweet deal. I'm afraid I much prefer working alone. You don't come across others this good every day. Offers this good every day. And my reading abilities out the window. If it were that good, you wouldn't be making it to me. You couldn't even have a big office in a bright, shiny new building. Not like the grimy old dump you have now. Old and grimy suits me just fine. Now if you'll excuse me. Look, I tried to talk to you like a grown-up out of courtesy. If that's the way you're gonna be, I have other methods. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thanks for the tip. More like thanks for the threat. Okay, let's go... Oh, we're not even in Theater Square anymore. Well... Shit. Let's continue that investigation about that. Oh, come off it. We really doing this? Okay, fine. Thugs in Kamurocho just never seem to change, do they? It's the same shit on a different day. Bye. Alright, now there's a person here. Do you have the information I want? Asshole nearly killed me. What was a taxi doing here anyway? Thing was moving like a bat out of hell. Hey, you got a second? I'd like to ask you about that taxi. What about it? Did you see which way it was headed? I think toward the hotel district. It sped off that way. Got it, thanks. That must be our guy, I would assume anyway. Don't usually see... Well, I guess we're hearing about this one secondhand, so... Is it you? Are you the taxi driver? Most exciting drive I've had in years. Makes this cigarette taste that much better. Excuse me, you picked up a young girl on Senryu Avenue, right? Sure did. Made it over here in record time, too. You know where she went after she got out? Yeah, she went into that hotel. Try room 406. How do you know her room number? Well, the whole time she was in my cab, she kept muttering 406, 406, under her breath. Seemed pretty agitated. Careless of her. Hey, thanks. You've been a big help. Sounds like we gotta pay a visit to we're gonna be, room service. Miki Nishiyama really here in this hotel? Ah, right, this hotel. How can I figure out this place from Yakuza 3? Here it is, room 406. Let's see what's behind door number 1. What? What?
もう何やってるの？あなたも早くいらっしゃい。
My thoughts exactly, Akiyama. My face exactly. Is this some kind of joke? Hey, honey, Akiyama caught up with us. What in the world? You trying to sneak a peek, you perv? Akiyama, you've got a lot of nerve barging in on my wife while she's bathing. I've got a lot of nerve? What the hell are you doing with my money? You swindled out on me, and this is what you decided to do with it? Oh, come on. I've wanted to wallow in a bathtub full of cash since I was a kid. You see it in movies and stuff all the time. That's right, you can probably count on one hand the number of people who've had this opportunity. You needed money so badly that you felt you had to scam me for it. I thought you were in trouble. I lend money to people who've hit rock bottom so I can watch them turn their lives around. And here you are using my money for this bullshit. Our dream isn't bullshit. In fact, I'd say it's even worth killing for. We've dealt with some strange people, but, I'd say right now this takes the cake. Kinda hard to top somebody who scams you out of 30 million yen just so they can have a money bath. You're going to give me all that money back. Got it? Yes, sir. Please take it. I'm just happy to have made my dreams come true. With all the stupid ways to use money, this really takes the cake. It's not as bad as all that. Say, how about a quick soak before you go? You've got to be kidding me. Then how about a souvenir? You did come all this way. I can't even be mad anymore. Look, I'll send someone to retrieve the money. Until then, just do whatever you want. Okay, everybody, you know what that means. Back in the tub. Great, Dad, you're the greatest. What the hell did we just do? Man, there sure are some strange people out there. I guess I learned something today. I don't want to think about that anymore. Let's get Pole Crush next. So we have The Apprentice Part 2, and that's the only active sub-story we've got now. Oh, there is another one that's over by Conrai as well, open to us. So we may be swinging by there as well. In fact, what does the, head back for Sky Finance for now. Okay. Sky Finance it is, then. But this is a continuation of The Apprentice, and, makes me some level of worried, but we'll see how it unfolds. But first, your regularly scheduled Kamurocho punks. They don't know how to leave us alone. Give me my Tarner. That I'm probably not even going to use, but I usually don't have to depend on items that charge heat anyway. Hey there. Hello, Chief. You're back late. Yeah, well... what have you been up to? Anyway, did you hear the rumors? Rumors? About Shiobara-san, the man you lent 5 million yen to? What about him? Apparently, Shiobara-san is really coming up in the world these days. Is this the same Shiobara? Hello? Speak of the devil. Huh? Never mind, please, have a seat. Thank you. So, did you figure out what you want to do? I did. I'm going to work in finance, just like you. You want to do finance? You've been a big influence, of course. But more than that, I'd once faced money troubles of my own. Decided I wanted to do something involving money, as a way of overcoming my own problems, too. You don't say. So, I started out like you did, Akiyama-san, and did some day trading. You were a day trader? Uh-huh. You need money to work in finance, so I made the most of your advice. I don't think I really told you anything all that useful, but okay. I did plenty of studying on my own, too. To tell you the truth, I've never pushed myself so hard in all my life. Maybe the effort paid off, or maybe I was just good at it, but that 5 million yen grew and grew. I've amassed a sizable sum if I do say so myself. Granted, it's not as much as you have. I come by today and return the money you lent me. To that end, I've prepared 10 million yen. Sure, we agree I wouldn't charge you any interest. No, I just want to express my gratitude. Well, I'm only taking 5 million. I see. Consider this as thanks for all your help. But I didn't do anything. I really can't accept this. Oh, go on, take it. Someone's feeling generous now that they turned their life around. You've really changed. I took the money you lent me and fought like hell to make it grow. All in the hopes of truly changing my life for the better. I believed in what you told me, that if I proved I was serious, people would be happy to work with me. It was the first time I'd really applied myself like that. And before I knew it, everything was different. The world around me and everyone in it. At first I thought, wow, Akiyama-san was right after all. But then I gradually came to understand that the reason those around me were so accommodating wasn't that I was making such an earnest effort. It was because I was successful and had money. That's when I realized something. In order to change somebody's life, you need money. That's why you can spur people into action, Akiyama-san. You have money. After all, it was your money that changed me. Akiyama-san. Oh. Who's calling? Hello, this is Sky Finance. I was on my way to your office, and I know I'm in the right neighborhood. I'm having a hard time finding it. Where are you now? Under the Kamurocho Gate, I can see a big sign for Manzoku Sushi. Okay, walk toward the sign and then go about 100 meters toward the theater. The new Serena building will be on your left. We're on the 5th floor. Got it. Thank you very much. I'll be right over. A new customer? Sounds like it. As it just happens, I decided to be a moneylender here in Kamurocho myself. What? I guess that means we'll be rivals, but what's business without a little friendly competition? Well, I better be off. Yeah, Akiyama doesn't look happy. Chief. He's made his decision. It's not my place to interfere. But becoming a loan shark of all things... Well, he probably has his reasons. I'm more concerned about a new customer. He should be here by now. You're right, he said he was nearby. Is that him again? Oh man, did he poach our customer? Yes, I called a little while ago. A young man outside your building offered to talk with me and took me over to a different office. One moment, please. Chief, it's the customer who called earlier. Sounds like Shiobara-san got to him. As Akiyama responds, hello, Akiyama speaking. You were saying something about a young man outside my office? Oh, that's right. I humoured the young man with what he had to say, but I still wanted to stop by your place. So I'm calling you from his office restroom. Any chance you can just turn him down and leave? Well, I feel like he's going to pressure me into signing something. The plot thickens then. Alright, wait right there. Where's this office? I think it's right near the M store. It's a white building. Near the M store? Okay, hang tight. And don't sign anything. Okay, I'll be back. M store. Oh, nope. Map. M store should be right up here. Yep. That would be an M store. So he did go into the money lending business, but it seems like his methods are to say the least, a little bit different from ours. So let's see if he's actually getting bullied into signing something, because then we're gonna have words. I appreciate you telling me about him, but is this Shiobara guy really all that? I mean, I'm outside his building now, and he, like, dragged this guy in. Sure, he looks nice enough, and he's been all, just leave it to me about everything. Seeing that guy getting pulled into his office makes me a little uneasy, if I'm being perfectly honest. I hate to be a pain, but do you happen to know any other moneylenders in the area? This is definitely the place. Alright, he's just saying. I was wondering if we'd be able to offer him a business card. Jibara's office might be in here.
Yup.
Akiyama-san. Look, you're free to lend money if you want, but I won't quietly stand by while you poach my customers. I'm not poaching anybody. I just told him you'd make him some crazy tests, only to turn him away in the end. I see it'll take more than words to get my point across. That's fine by me. If you want to be a loan shark in this town, you gotta be prepared for this sort of thing. Oh, we're doing this now. Have we ever had a chance to fight this guy? I know we've dealt with disappointment after disappointment for him. But I don't think we've fought him until now. Why'd you get into this business to begin with? Because I suggested it. Oh, this jackass. Well, this was how we started the Substar, was talking with him. Arima, but why? I sensed Shiobara-san had a knack for finance, so I figured he'd make a valuable partner. I can't do the same thing you do, Akiyama-san, but I'm still serious about entering the money-lending business. Together, Arima-san and I will rule the world of Kamurocho finance. Fine, but is that really what you want to do? It's a little too late for that. I suppose you're right. Well, go on and rake in the cash then. See you around. Little sneak. Wonder how this will all turn out. Another sub-story's popped up, huh? Well, I mean... I don't know what to say about it, really. Like, he's welcome to do his own thing, but... he's poaching our customers and being forceful about it. On top of that, seems like he's forcing people into a deal, so... no better than your average loan shark off the street. Anyway... I think it's gonna be another short day today because I spent most of today cleaning, so I have been... I've been pretty tired. And on top of that, I gotta do more cleaning tomorrow, and I've got Arcade Pit tomorrow, so I think we're just gonna get out of here for today. I got at least a little bit of Yakuza 4 in, and we're making... progress is slow, but progress is happening. Maybe when things start to wind down a bit, we'll get back to the longer streams. I know having a lot on my plate, like Dokapon and Raincode, I end up cutting these ones a bit short, so that I can at least have a little bit of time to myself, because they've really been taking up a lot of my time. But I am glad that I got a bit more Yakuza 4 in, so... we might do more Yakuza 4 next week. I'm not going to bank on it, though. Because next weekend is the Kusa Grande Grand Finals up against Captain Drake. So, that might be taking up my time. over that weekend. The weekend following that also might be out the window because of we might be doing Archipelago then. So we're trying to figure out scheduling for that though, so nothing's really set in stone for that. Speaking of which, I need to go mark some more things for when I'm available. Yeah, those times should be good. Alright. Well, you're gonna get out of here. We got Arcade Pit tomorrow. We got Dokapon on Monday. More Raincoat on Tuesday. Backlogging probably on Wednesday. Might try Blaster Master. Shuffler on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's just always busy all the time around here. And if we are lucky, maybe we'll do some more Yakuza 4 next weekend. But that's up in the air. I'm getting out of here for the day. I'll see you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.